Down with Carrie Doxsee, who is the owner and founder of Ambitions Wellness and Body Coaching right here on Marco Island. She can be found at ambitionswellness.com and also on Facebook. As for myself, I have been struggling to incorporate regular exercise, wellness, healthy eating habits into my routine of late. And that's why we have Carrie here to help us today to give us some great tips. So Carrie, why don't you start off by just telling us a little bit about yourself and your business?
Okay, I have been an educator for 13 years, specifically science, so my background is very strong in terms of science. I attended Rutgers University, I've got my master's degree, and then most recently I received my wellness coach certification through the Mayo Clinic. So I am choosing now to transition from education kind of more into personal training, and basically I'm looking to make people feel better. I love to see people be the best version of what they can be. So I came up with Ambitions Wellness and Body Coaching to pretty much offer personal training services, nutritional education, and wellness coaching services. I do have my TRX certification, yoga certification, nutrition specialist, and kickboxing certifications as well. So those are my specialties when it comes to personal training.
Fantastic. Okay, and now you mentioned wellness. So what does that look like, Carrie? Tell us a little bit about wellness coaching.
Wellness coaching is kind of new here in Florida. It's taken off in some different states, but it's an approach to helping individuals find the best version of themselves. And it's a collaboration, it's client-centered, and it has been such an amazing experience because it is a time when I can sit down and authentically listen to someone, and I hear their values, their desires, and their goals. I mean, if you wanted to lose weight, I mean, granted, yeah, I can tell you, okay, Joe, let's do burpees for an hour and eat a head of iceberg lettuce, 3 times a day. Are you going to lose weight? Yes. Is that healthy? Is that, something you're going to maintain for the rest of your life? No. So why not work with people to make lasting change, sustainable changes, and start to incorporate these tiny changes into our life so that you now have different habits. And as we know now with what's going on, change is hard, and we don't like change. We don't do well with change.
No.
So when you're working with someone who's going to be supportive, that's going to help people get to their end goal.
Absolutely. And the way you're talking, it's like, instead of, I see so many people that go on specific diets for periods of time. With your coaching and guidance, it becomes more of a lifestyle, and a lifestyle change that they can maintain. Like, I know for myself, like I said, it's been tough, and I realize so much that exercise, both mentally, physically, emotionally, is a huge part of my lifestyle. So what do you think we can do just in general? Like, I'm sitting at home, Carrie, I'm in my pajamas, and I'm like, come on, Mary Jo, come on, Mary Jo. Like, what are simple things I can do, whether it be through nutrition or exercise, to try on a daily basis to get out of, elasticated waistbands, and remember that I need to keep myself healthy from the inside, out.
My first tip is self-care. And when I say self-care, I'm talking about self-care is not involuntary, it's not an indulgence, it's a discipline. And if your gas tank is empty, how are you going to give, moving forward?
Yeah.
So what does self-care look like to you? It's going to be different for everybody. So if it is exercise, you're coming up with a routine. If it is nutrition, you're playing with your diet. If it's reading a book or cleaning your house, or whatever makes you feel good, that's self-care. And the first step to getting there is set a schedule. Pick a time where it's completely uninterrupted. The kids aren't bothering you. You don't have a dog, shoving toys, in the backseat of your knees. Just with no distractions, and pick that time, and whatever you choose to do with that time, make it yours. And that's the first thing, is finding a routine.
And that's something we can all work on for sure. We have some more free time on our hands, which has been great. Now, I know myself that I've been trying to make better choices with nutrition. Is there anything you can tell us, like real simple, easy tips on how to keep nutritional value in our diet when we seem to all want to comfort eat.
Yeah.
You know, because we are in somewhat of a crisis and we tend to like maybe not the best choices of food when we feel like this.
Well, if it's any consolation,
Yes.
frozen pizzas are getting much harder to come by
Yes.
now. So there's a step in the right direction. Pretty much sticking to and again, it's not easy to do. It takes work. If
Yeah.
you want, you know, it's not going to fall into your lap. Oh, there's the perfect diet. Here it is. I recommend staying away from packaged and processed food. If you have the time, prepare your meal. Take some time and put the effort into making your meal. Connect with the food that you're going to eat. Even if it's just downloading this very simple recipe offline, or, you know, whatever you like to do. Secondly, portion control. Learning, you know, you can go online and see that, you know, a serving of meat should fit in the palm of your hand. You know, vegetables. There's all kinds of different mechanisms to controlling your portion. I hate to say this because this is my vice, is watch the alcohol consumption, because it's so tempting to, it's 4 o'clock, let's just go ahead, and next thing you know, it's 6 beers. Well, even if you're just drinking light beer, there's 600 calories that you're consuming. Maybe opt for a seltzer or a flavored water.
So to try to not be taking in those empty calories,
Right.
to fill ourselves up with more nutritional value,
Right.
and reaching for the healthy snacks as opposed to
Right.
those. So Carrie, we know in the aftermath of this pandemic that we're all going to have to adjust again to moving forward to our businesses hopefully opening and thriving again. I'm sure that's going to change the face of exercise, temporarily at least. So will virtual exercise be part of our future, or what are you doing in order to incorporate that so people can reach out to you virtually?
It's definitely been tough. Well, I am teaming up with Excel Fitness here on Marco Island, and that's where I will be based out of. So that will be my actual physical location at Excel Fitness. We are currently collaborating and working on, you know, bringing virtual tutorials on form and fitness, almost like a personal trainer would. Wellness coaching is definitely accessible via virtual coaching, via Zoom or FaceTime. So those services are going to be offered as well. And, you know, feel free to reach out to me. You can find my contact information on my website. But yes, we are planning to have all kinds of virtual stuff up and ready to go in the event that this continues.
Fantastic. Well, I certainly have tons to work with after my conversation with Carrie, and please check her out at ambitionwellness.com. As you can see, she has so much to offer, regardless of where you want to take your fitness, wellness, or nutrition, where you want to start from, where you want to end up. She's the person to talk to right here on Marco Island. So reach out to her. Thanks very much, Carrie.
Thank you for having me, and I do offer on my website some free exercise routines. I have 3 different levels, and you can mix and match different exercises.
We have endless possibilities right here with Ambitions Wellness and Carrie Doxsee. Stay safe, everyone.